ART presents a series of excursions into the human imagination.
So, until I see a bunch of trees walking up the hill, I've got nothing to worry about.
Trees?
Aye.
Trees? As in big trunky things with lots of leaves and branches?
You got it.
No, you got it.
What?
Trouble.
The forest to see you, sire.
You're a loony. How do you expect me to believe that old saw about the forest climbing Dudson Name Hill?
You better look out this window, Squire.
I can't see the forest for the trees. The trees? The trees are marching on the castle. Arnold!
Don't look at me, mate. I'm an assassin, not a lumberjack.
Tell me, good knave, what have you decided?
I cannot believe that such a thing as you have proposed can be made to work.
Oh, it will work. With a man such as yourself, it could not be otherwise.
But the entire notion
Is what?
utter folly. Ridiculous.
You think so, my friend?
I tell you, the peasants are not as ignorant as you would believe.
They will leap at the opportunity. Mark my words.
At the risk of my good fortune, I shall have to disagree.
There is a great deal more at stake here than your good fortune.
ART presents original plays for radio, comedy, suspense, fantasy, traditional and experimental radio drama from the American Radio Theater. This week we return to merry old England with MacDeath and The Elicited Legend. First, a rousing version of that old provincial play written by Susan M. Bingham and Molly Ann Mullen. MacDeath, directed by Patrick Bannon.
Hark to the pipes on their beggy refrain, a tale of MacDeath they do soundly proclaim. The dastardly deeds of the Scots Glamis Thane are free for the taking, they're in public domain.
Ripple, ripple, roil and ripple, cauldron boil and witches tipple. Bow ye big fair sister.
Hail, Bertie.
Let's hope so, Maud. Where's Hazel?
Which Hazel?
Yes.
Oh, you mean
Which Hazel?
Howdy, y'all.
Hi, Hazel.
Usually.
Where have you been?
Looking for little old MacDeath. Either of you seen him?
He'll be passing this way shortly. Why?
'Cause we got a message to give him.
What are we, an answering service?
It's a living, honey.
What's the message?
I have it here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, Newt's eyes, backwood dog. Well, I declare, that's a shopping list. Here it is.
Who's it from?
A drum. A drum.
MacDeath has come.
MacDeath, Thane of Glamis, has just distinguished himself by compelling the invading King of Norway to surrender. Reports of the noble Thane's valor are at this very moment being made known to Duncan, King of Scotland. In the company of his good friend Banquo, MacDeath now rides from battle.
That was a good fight, MacDeath.
Good, thanks, good Banquo.
I bet good King Duncan will bestow a goodly favor on you when next we have the good fortune to meet him.
Think you so?
Why, he might officially declare you Thane.
I'm already Thane of Glamis. What was that?
What was what?
Steady, good steer. Quit promoting around, I say. Banquo, do you believe in the occult?
Occult? Macult? They're all the same. I wouldn't trust any of that clan. Why do you know that?
Look.
This is radio.
It's
just static.
Hail.
Hail. Howdy there, stranger. Y'all hail now.
Why all the hail? Let's rain in.
What?
All hail, MacDeath, Thane of Glamis.
And a hearty hail to you, too.
All hail, MacDeath, Thane of Cawdor.
Cawdor?
Hail to the chief.
What?
Is this a snow job?
Oh, hail, MacDeath. You're gonna be the king of Scotland.
King?
You got it, honey. Bye now.
Stay.
Are you kidding with all this hail? We're off.
So I gathered, but... wait! Not you, them. Them witches what were here. I mean, those witches, which...
Which wishes?
They're gone.
I didn't know they were here.
Well, I saw them. Well, I heard them with my own eyes and ears. They called me Thane.
I'm beginning to wonder about that.
Thane of Cawdor, fool.
Fool I'll buy.
And King of Scotland.
Definitely not Thane.
Hush! Here he comes now. King Duncan, the deer hunter.
You like him, huh?
No. He hunts deer.
Yes, love, I know.
Hail, good Duncan.
Hail, good Now go the deer.
Duncan's hinds are fine, thank you. The saucy beasts are playing catch-up in the woods. To make a long story short, Macbeth, due to your valor in battle, I now pronounce you Thane of Cawdor.
Your Majesty, words cannot express my truth.
Then don't use any. Also, while you are so valiantly defending our country, I officially named my heir and successor.
Your Majesty, you should.
My son, Malcolm.
All hail, Malcolm.
Malcolm? Which is that I should be king. Whither goest thou now, my lord?
We're not too far from your castle, Macbeth. We will spend the night there and rest our weary troops.
Of course, your Majesty. We can't have droopy troops now, can we? I'll just ride on ahead and let my wife loose. No. Bye.
Now, let's get this straight. You say one of them had a southern accent?
Yes, the third one. Let the dog in.
Oh, I see, the third witch, not the second or the first.
No, Grace, the first called me Thane of Glams, but of course I'm already Thane.
I'm beginning to wonder.
Well, there you are, good spot. Here, I brought you a nice big bone. Used to be the leg of the second lieutenant in the Norwegian army.
Oh, get that mutt out of here.
So, anyway, just after the second witch called me Thane of Cawdor, along comes King Duncan and bestowed that very title upon me.
What did the last one call you?
King of Scotland. Imagine me, king.
You king, me queen. Me like.
Oh, me too, but I don't see how. Duncan is still very much alive, and he just named Malcolm his successor.
You say Duncan is going to sleep here tonight?
Right.
What if he doesn't check out in the morning?
You mean the old extra hard mattress trick? As in Macbeth doth murder sleep?
No, as in Macbeth doth murder Duncan.
Murder?
Sure, piece of cake.
Devil's food, most like. Could really frost him.
Look, do you want to be king or don't you?
Of course I want. But what about Malcolm? He'll be king next.
Well, Malcolm will panic and run to England. We'll throw suspicion on him and you'll go to Scone and be crowned king.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, I know my Shakespeare.
Oh, well, in that case...
Let's meet here tonight after he's supped and coiffed.
I beg your pardon?
After he feeds his face.
Gotcha.
King Duncan, having dined, drunk, and done his royal duty, decides to duck into his room and call it a night.
It's a night.
No, it's a room.
And a fond good night to all.
Good night, sire.
Farewell.
Oh, shut up.
Lady Macbeth, I must compliment you on an excellent dinner.
Why, thank you, my lord.
Macbeth, your wife is a very capable woman.
You don't know how capable, sire.
And now to bed. My feet are killing me.
Then maybe I won't have to.
Oh, shh. Poor my lord, you must to bed where I promise you'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
What more could I ask for?
After tonight, nothing.
Good night, my lord, and pleasant dreams.
Thank you, my lady. I'll see you in the morning, Macbeth.
I wouldn't count on it.
At dawn, good Thane. I'd like to get an early start.
It'll be more like an early finish.
Good night, then.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, your majesty.
Come, guards.
Is this a dagger which I see before me?
Yes, I'm handing it to you.
But,
You know what to do with it. But what?
What about his guards?
Oh, I'll go offer them a cup of drugged wine. They'll be out in no time. Then in comes your body, and out goes his soul. And remember, if it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly.
What?
And now I go. Give me 5 minutes head start.
Guess I'll have to screw my courage to the sticking place, whatever that is. Now, what was it Grace said? If it were done when it is not done quickly, 'twere well done. No. If it's done when it's quickly done, it's done to a turn. If it is well done, quickly removed from the pan. If it sticks to the pan when 'tis done, 'twere done too quickly. If courage sticks to the screwing place, it need not be done so quickly. And if it is... There, it's done. Oh, no. That just means my time is up, which means Duncan's is too. And so I go to find his sticking place. Oh, is this the dagger which I see?
Get up.
Oh, Grace, it's you. What are you doing up so early?
I've been washing my hands all night. After you cancelled Duncan's ticket, I went into his chamber and smeared his guards' weapons with blood.
Are you into that too?
Oh, down, boy. That way you can accuse them of having murdered the king, and in a fit of grief and fury, do them in too.
You're amazing, Grace.
Thank you. Later today you can arrange for Banquo's murder.
Why Banquo?
Because he was a witness to the witch's prophecies. He may put 2 and 2 together.
I doubt it. He was never any good at math. Besides, he didn't hear or see the witches.
Now you tell me. You mean we've murdered the king on your say-so?
Watch it, woman. I am Thane in this castle.
I doubt you're Thane anywhere. Well, it's too late now. We can't take any chances. Put out a contract on Banquo today.
You think of everything.
Oh, I know my Shakespeare. Get that. I'll go and check on the guards.
All right, I'm coming.
Allow me, sir.
Who are you?
William Word, sir, your new butler and messenger. I was hired while you were away at war.
My word, you scared me.
That's me, sir. Shall I get the door, sir?
Well, yes, will you?
Yes, me will, sir. Attention, outside the door. Prithee, who pounds?
Well, let him in. Good morning, good Macduff. Aren't you up rather early?
I'm to meet the king here. Will you call him?
Yes, sir. Call in the king.
Who is that?
Our new butler, William Word.
My word, you gave me a scare.
Begging your pardon, sir. Is Word.
Is this your idea of a joke, Macduff?
Macduff, I give you my word.
Oh, please don't, sir. I really like it here.
All right, well, you may go now.
Thank you, sir.
Say, Macduff, I'm surprised to see you still on your nightie. Late party?
A real killer.
Is that the lovely lady standing in the shadows behind you?
Lovely.
Welcome, Macduff. I haven't heard the king. Why don't you just pop into his room and see if he's awake?
Right. This door here?
Aye.
Your Majesty?
Hear anything?
No. I must be dead to the world. I'd better go in. Your Majesty?
What about the guards?
They're still out.
Something wrong?
Ring the alarm bell! Murder! Treason!
You're making a scene.
This is radio.
You're making a racket.
Oh, help! Murder! I say, awake one and all!
It's enough to wake the dead.
Let's hope not.
I'll go see.
Remember to get the guards while you're at it here.
Is this a dagger?
Of course, you fool. I know my Shakespeare.
This way, Malcolm. Come, quickly. What's amiss?
It's an unmarried woman.
Malcolm, I have good news and bad news. The good news is that, your Majesty, that you, that is...
If I'm my Majesty, what does that make my father?
Dead.
Yes, Dad?
No, dead.
Dad's dead?
Murdered.
Murdered?
And so are his guards.
What?
Well, yes. I mean, what else could I do?
You could have questioned them.
Huh.
The evidence was all the answer I needed.
What evidence?
Well, blood all over the place.
Whose?
Well, your father's, I imagine. They did him in, and he bled all over them.
Wouldn't they washed it off?
I think we need a diversion.
Help me! Hence! Ho! What's with her?
She's fainting.
Look, the lady!
What lady?
Your wife.
My dear Grace, aren't you getting this a bit far?
That's what you should be doing.
What?
Carrying me a bit far from here.
Excuse us, gentlemen. My poor, delicate wife is swooned. I'll just put her to sleep.
What's that?
Well, Macduff, this is all rather disturbing.
Disturbing? It's terrifying.
That too. What do you make of it?
But there's something rotten about the state of Scotland.
Could it have been an accident?
Don't be silly. What does it look like?
It looks like someone wanted to get the king out of the way.
And what would that leave?
Me, as king.
So who stands to gain the most from it?
Me as king, but I...
Exactly. So someone wanted to make it look like you killed your father.
Why? I don't really want to be king.
But if you murdered your father, then you deserve to be killed, leaving a vacancy on the throne of Scone.
You mean someone wants me out of the way, too?
I'm afraid so.
Then my life's not worth a crumpet here.
You'll have to find your crumpet elsewhere. What will you do?
I'll to England. And you?
I'll to Fife and drum my fingers until I come up with an idea.
So Duncan's demise was discovered, the first of Macbeth's dastardly deeds. Although suspicion fell on the king's two guards, whom Macbeth also had killed, Duncan's son Malcolm fled to England. He had begun to wonder about Macbeth. Banquo, whom we now find riding alone through the forest, is also beginning to wonder about his friend.
I'm beginning to wonder about good Macbeth.
Meanwhile, back at the castle, Macbeth has just returned from his coronation at Scone. The new King of Scotland sets about plotting Banquo's murder. For this wretched purpose, Macbeth has hired an assassin.
Look, mate, I already told you, it's cash only, no personal checks.
I don't have that kind of money around here.
Sorry, Squire, no cash, no kill.
But I'm no longer just Thane.
So I've heard.
I'm the King of Scotland.
And I'm the Queen of England. Look, mate, with Arnold's one-day assassination service, it's strictly cash up front.
Could I charge it?
Yeah, I accept all major credit cards.
Good, yeah.
Sign it, and put your telephone number at the bottom.
There. Now, this entitles me to...
One prepaid assassination, to be executed immediately. Now, who do you want done in?
Terminated sounds better.
Exterminated? I'll slice them up in a little bit, and then I'll take some...
Please, spare me the gory details.
Aye, I'm only human.
I'm beginning to wonder.
So, who's the victim?
Banquo. Now, he's riding alone through the forest, wondering about me.
Who isn't?
And so Banquo rides on through the forest, still wondering about Macbeth.
I'm still wondering about good Macbeth.
You and me both, mate.
Goodness! Who goes there?
Me.
What's your name, good sir? You seem to have me at a disadvantage.
That's the idea.
Whose idea?
MacDeath's.
Oh, I see. Well, you'd better get on with it then. No use wasting good time.
Right. Would you like a last cigarette?
The Surgeon General says smoking is bad for your health.
You're beginning to sound like that Thane Macbeth.
Oh, he's not Thane anymore.
I know that.
And I'm not Thane either.
I didn't think, though.
Meanwhile, back at the castle again, Macbeth and his lady are about to enter the banquet hall. Pardon me, the banquet hall, where a great feast has been prepared in honor of the new King of Scotland.
Is this a dagger which I see before me?
It's a soup spoon. We're starting off with cream of chicken soup.
How appropriate.
Don't tell me you've lost your courage.
And my appetite. I hate cream of chicken soup.
Well, you just have to fake it then.
Well, here goes nothing.
You're telling me.
Welcome, one and all. Where's Banquo?
Oh, not so fast.
Have you seen good Banquo? No matter. My good ladies and gentlemen, my good wife and I welcome you as our good guests and friends to enjoy our good food and good drink and good grief.
What's with you? You're beginning to sound like Banquo.
You see him too?
Him too?
Him, Banquo.
Oh, good friends. My husband makes light of the matter. I said the king made a funny.
It's not funny. Banquo's shaking his gory locks at me.
Oh, humour him, friends. My lord, Banquo couldn't make it to the party.
Oh, yes, he did.
Oh, all right, dear. We all see him, don't we?
He's disappearing again.
Oh, we don't see him then.
Oh, we're sorry, folks. Oh, well, let's all eat, drink, and drink. Well, yes, I'll drink to that. Oh, have another drink, my dear. Bottoms up.
Don't overdo it.
If it were overdone when 'tis done, 'tis well it's done. He's back.
Oh, here we go again. Ready, everybody?
No, he's gone again.
Oh, make up your mind.
Well, tell him that.
How can I? I can't even see him.
Of course not. He's gone now.
I thought you said that before.
He's back. Now he's gone. He's now back. Gone? Back!
Oh, I'm really sorry, dear friends. My husband seems to be a bit...
Gone!
Perhaps you can all come...
Back again!
Oh, my husband often has this affliction. It's no matter of concern. Underneath, he's still the same old thing. Oh, dear, who will get that?
Me, Will, and will do, my lady.
Grace, I want a word with you.
You'll have to wait, sir. Arnold is here to see you.
Arnold, get in here. I want a word with you.
Well, which is it to be, sir?
That will be all, William.
Yes, my lady.
It's all done, Squire.
All done? You haven't even begun to kill him. Look, there he sits.
There's no one there.
What do you mean there's no one there? I see him as clearly as I see you.
Good friends, I think you'd better leave. 1,000 pardons. His Highness will be better tomorrow. Good night, all.
Good night. Where are they going?
They felt you needed some rest, my lord.
Rest? I never felt better. It was the cream of chicken soup, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come all, I'll show you out.
I'll kill that cook. Arnold.
Good as done, Squire. And you get a 10% discount on your second assassination.
Here's my card. Oh, wait a minute. Second assassination? You didn't take care of the first.
I did so. Satisfaction guaranteed.
But there sits Banquo, grinning at me.
No way.
Are you contradicting the King of Scotland? Remember, I'm no longer sane.
Admitting it is the first step.
There he sits, I tell you, eating his cream of chicken soup.
I was afraid of this.
Afraid of what?
That you might not believe me. So I brought proof. Here's Banquo's head.
He is dead. But what do I see in his place at the table?
I'd give.
Oh dear. Now I'm beginning to wonder.
Join the crowd.
Well, they're gone.
I'm going to get the cook.
Did you want a word with me?
Aye.
You rang, my lord?
Oh, get lost, will you?
Yes, me will.
You dead if you don't get out.
Good night, my lord and lady.
Okay, took care of the cook. Who's next?
Oh, I don't know. Ask Gracie.
MacDeath has fled to England.
I always knew he had poor taste. Did he take the family?
No, he wanted to get away from them, too.
I always knew he had good taste. Go on.
He will persuade Malcolm to arouse English sympathy, support, and soldiers to overthrow you.
And will he succeed?
I don't know. I haven't read that far yet.
See here, Squire. My time is valuable. Who's next?
I would have said MacDuff, but by now he's too far gone.
Look who's talking.
I know. Kill his wife and child.
You're in luck, Squire. There's a special on families this month, in-laws included.
Here's my card.
Don't bother. I'm running a tab for you. Bye.
Well, I'm off.
I know that.
I mean, I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
To see the witches again.
Whatever for?
Well, since you can't tell me what's going to happen, I've got to talk to them. They'll know.
Just like that, huh?
What?
You used to consult me on everything. Now you run to other women for advice.
I wouldn't exactly call them women.
Tell me, are they young and pretty?
Oh, no.
Well, that's some consolation, I guess.
Not really.
Why not?
Because you aren't either.
Why, you... Okay, go if you want. I'll just stay here and wash my hands all day. These hands which have slaved for you, lo, these many years, and which would do anything for you.
Witch!
In a clearing deep within the forest, the three witches meet for their unholy nightly ritual.
Hail, sisters Hazel.
Hail, sisters Bertie and Hazel.
Howdy, y'all. Let's get on with it.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, and a pinch of salt.
Jerry, this tastes like a cream of chicken soup to me.
Come on, Hazel.
All right.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
There, I hope that's everything.
Me too, Bertie. I'm hungry enough to eat a horse.
That's what I forgot.
I hear one coming this way.
Good. I'll go get it.
Now, you secret black and midnight hag.
Oh, not him again.
We just been insulted, Hazel.
I think that happened a long time ago, Maud.
Where's your other sister?
Just horsing around somewhere, I imagine.
She went out to stir up some trouble.
I want answers, and I want them now.
Better put a harness on that tongue of yours.
Don't saddle us with your problems.
You tell him, Maud.
Sounds like my horse. My horse. Oh, no, you can't do that.
There, that should do it.
My horse.
Oh, hail, Macbeth, it's you.
You put my horse in that cauldron.
We'll call you a cab.
You're a cab.
Now, what's your problem?
Well, MacDuff has gone to England to join forces with Malcolm. I fear they'll destroy me.
What if they gave you that idea?
I know my Shakespeare. To give you counsel.
You must beware of Macduff.
I already am.
You will never be vanquished till great Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane Hill.
Bannon Wood comes to Dunsinane.
And get this. None born of woman shall harm you all.
Oh, that settles it. I'm perfectly safe.
We didn't say that.
But you just said the joke.
Sounds impossible, does it?
Stranger things have happened.
Like what?
Say, you're cruising for a booze in MacDeath, and y'all gonna get your tires punctured.
But you, MacDeath.
By God, don't climb any wooden trees.
Come back! I command you! I demand your return! I say, witches? Pretty please? I wonder where they could have gone.
While MacDeath wanders to the forest, Arnold goes to carry out his latest deadly assignment, the assassination of Lady Macduff and her son.
And so wee Macduff, my laddie, it's you must be the wee man of the hoose noo.
When will Daddy be home?
I'm thinking probably never.
Is that before or after my birthday? He promised me a new horse.
Laddie, you best be forgetting your father. He's in England.
Is that like heaven?
Hardly.
Mother, who's that man?
There be no man there now, laddie.
Then who's that funny-looking lady with the knife?
That's no lady, but that's my knife.
Yeah, I borrowed it from your kitchen.
Ugh! we must be brave, little Macduff. Your father left us here all alone to face this murderer while he's having himself a bonny good time in England.
I don't think that's possible.
Mr. McMurderer,
Yeah, kid.
are you going to kill my mother and me?
You got it.
Will we go to heaven?
I hope not.
We're going to England, Mother.
Hey, kid,
Yes, Mr. McAssassin.
would you like a last cigarette?
Ooh.
Double, triple, and quadruple tragedy. It seems Macbeth will stop at nothing to secure his position as King of Scotland. The only hope of overthrowing this power-mad despot lies in Malcolm's ability and willingness to obtain English support. Macduff, who has just arrived at the English court, stares the ready patriotism of young Malcolm, the carefree bachelor heir to the Scottish throne. We find them in this very pub, raising a tankard or two to their beloved Scotland. In fact, by the time we find them, they've already raised quite a few.